Hey, welcome back, beautiful collective. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you're all doing amazing. Now, let's get into your messages. This is for the collective energy. Prayers. Waiting patiently. What's going on? Well, you're being divinely guided here. Hmm. Well, someone's narcissistic ways have destroyed I don't know if this person tried to destroy your self-image, destroy your friendships, get other people to turn their back on you. They're narcissistic. Okay, this is a tyrant. They may have tried to make you feel insecure by destroying your friendships with people, making you feel like you have no other option. Well, guess you gave someone an ego death. Then, there you go, divinely guided. Did someone think that, you would never leave them? Because I'm a narcissist? Did they think you were so belittled that you would never leave them? And there you go. Ego death. Oh my God. That's too funny. That's it may have happened over time, but that's the brunt. Spirit's really blunt today, let me tell you. Did they think you would never leave them? Did they think that they could keep you waiting? Did they think that you were so insecure that you would let them have options? Oop, ego death, because there you go. Looks like you're the one that got the options now. You were divinely guided. Oh my spirit. I must have a spirit guide that is so blunt. I can't even believe it. There it is. Then there you go. I guess this person is having an ego death. I guess that blaming you for everything may have backfired. I don't know. They thought that you would be so insecure that you would sit and wait for them, that they could have options, but you were divinely guided. You're now the single one looking at options. What the heck? Well, you took the honored path here. You're looking for a respectful relationship. You ain't looking to be treated like that. You've changed. And they're bitter. And they're angry about it because they're suffering some kind of ego death. You're like, I'm moving on. I'm divinely guided here. I'm moving on. I'm looking for a respectful relationship. I'm not looking for, to be treated as some kind of option, and I'm not accepting that for my life. Look at this person's angry because they're suffering an ego death. They thought you was going to allow them to do whatever they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. This is a narcissistic tyrant who tried to undermine you, belittle you, to make you feel that they were like the Lord and Master here. You're like, I am waiting. I'm waiting for someone to change. I'm moving on. And I'm going to look for a relationship that's respectful. This is disrespectful. You trusted your intuition, your instincts, and they're paying off. Like, you're very loving, and it seems like you're on some sort of new beginning. You've learned your lessons. You know what I'm saying? You've learned your lessons, and it's like, I'm looking for commitment, something long-term. You're getting karmic justice is what you're getting. Oh, did you ever wound their ego? Oh my Lord. Look at you. Stable. Whoa. Well, they're not doing so stable. This is a gaslighter. They were gaslighting themselves. They think that, they were going to be happier somewhere else. It was a waste of time. And they're feeling foolish because now you're separated with this person because they chose this other path. But you're the one who ends up happy, and they end up being the burden. And they like to hide how burdened they are from whoever they chose, but they're burdened. They're burdened. That's the truth, Spirit's saying. I think Spirit was protecting you. That's what I think. Ooh. Well, well, well. And your ex is heartbroken. Because the truth is, they love you. And they are embarrassed or regretting whatever they did. They should have put the work in, but they could have had some kind of workplace fling with somebody and thought, I'm going to take action on it, but whatever. Do you know what they worried about? You leaving them out in the cold. So if they left you out in the cold, it's because they were worried you were going to leave them out in the cold. Because they're a tyrant. They're narcissistic. They were belittling you. They were doing things to embarrass you, putting you in competitions. They should be ashamed of themselves. But narcissistic people usually never are. Like a full-blown narcissist, they're never regretful. If they are, they hide it real well. They're suffering an ego death. So then they sit and they judge you. They're selfish, they're manipulative, they're a liar. Oh my Lord. Oh, you're not interested in no friendships. No, you're no longer worried about being left out in the cold, but they are. Because their wish was that they could have their cake and eat it too. And you said, no way, Jose. Nope, not happening. I'm not going to be treated like one of your options. And you made them suffer an ego death, I can tell you that. They didn't think you would. They never thought you was just going to move on and walk away and cut your losses. And they're angry that you did. Because everything is falling apart for them, okay? They never thought that you would catch them or that you... No. If this person is suffering an ego death, that is too funny. Because they thought they belittled you enough or reduced your self-esteem to the point where they thought you would never leave them. And you did. And now they're mad. And they're suffering an ego death. And things aren't working out for them. At least not the way they thought. So yeah, they're mad. Take care.